How's it going, guys? I'm Poofesure Mike, and this is the second commentary in a row. It's been a while since I've done two commentaries in a row, and I would post a trolling video of some sort today, but I just figured I had enough to say in a commentary to make a commentary today, and hey, might as well make it a story time with Poofesure, because the updates that I have to say are just short little things. First off, there will be no live stream tonight. I'm sorry. I know everybody will hate me for that. Or at least some of you will hate me for at least some of you will hate me for that. And it's because I'm still not feeling good. I have a pretty bad cough. I have a cough drop in right now, but I just decided against doing that tonight. So it should return next Friday night. And also, I don't have a whole lot of time to make a trolling video. They take a bit of time, and I have to do a project tonight. I have to do a project tonight. It's actually due. It was due an hour ago, but I have a sneaky way. I'm a smart kid. I'm doing it a little after the time, and hopefully I can still submit it so it's not late. It's an online thing, so here's what it was. I'll just tell you. I had to read 800 pages and post 28 blogs on Blogger about this book, and it was assigned over the past 14 weeks. And here I was yesterday, the day before it's due, and I had read 0 pages over the past 14 weeks and posted 0 blogs. So I was in a bit of a jam. I have like 14 blogs and 600 pages read right now. Pages read in quotes because I didn't read them. I'm just taking a book and bullshitting it off the internet into blogs and stuff. And in class today, the worst thing happened to me. I had my book in class, in English class. This is for English class. And my book was sitting on my desk. And the cover was up. And she looked at it and said, "That's a good book. What do you think of it?" And I haven't read it. I don't know what the hell is going on, really. And I just said, "It's long." Not really. I was actually thinking of my penis right then, so that's why "it's long" just came right off of my head like that. But, that is just the worst thing to hear, because now when I'm bullshitting my blog, she knows exactly what happens in that book. And I'm in such a bad situation right now. I can't get my head off of it, but I'm going to have to do this commentary. I still don't have gameplay for it, so I still have to figure out, have to get a game for this. Whatever. Anyways, on with the story time, and this is about pooping in school. And I know I like to talk about poop, or pooping. I don't like to just talk about the characteristics of poop, but, because it's something I don't see a lot of commentators do. Not a lot of commentators go into the topic, so that's why I'm going right into it with Storytime with Poofesure. Now, this year, there are different people in my school. When I first came to high school in 9th grade, it was only high school. 9th, 10th, 11th grade. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grades in our school. The second year, last year in high school, the ISD was added, meaning the mentally challenged kids were added into our school. And now this year, there are also middle schoolers in our school. So I've been in a school that used to be just solely a high school, but now it's a high school, middle school, and a ISD. So things have changed, and some things have happened, especially this year, when it comes to having to go to the bathroom in school. And I am one that I don't care if I go in school or not. I know a lot of people are just like, they won't go poop at school. They just won't. They won't sit on the toilet. They won't do it at school. And I don't get it. I have to go. I have to go. And one of the bad things about going, though, I can see if you go, like, when there's not class or anything. But during class, when he has to go to the bathroom, then you go to the bathroom, and then you're not back till 10 minutes later, everybody will know you took a dump. And then you'll be all embarrassed because everybody will say, "Oh, how was your poop?" Probably no one will say that, but everybody will think it in their head. That kid just took a dump. Although they might not say anything. And then your teacher knows. Just think of all the things. But anyways, while I was in the bathroom this year, a few weird things happen. Weird things always happen. There's always people that come in. And typically when I go to the bathroom, I go to the stall way at the end. And in our bathrooms, the walls are concrete, meaning you can't really see under it. You can't see people's feet or anything. So people come into the bathroom, and I'm just sitting there doing my business. and they don't know I'm in there, so they act like no one else is in the room. And some weird things happen. Now, the weirdest one was when I was in the main bathroom of our school that's right in the commons area, which means it's right where you walk in. We walk into our school. It's a big open space, the lunchroom, and the gym's connected, and the auditorium's connected. It's just a big open space, and the bathroom's there. I'm sitting on the john all the way at the end. Well, I'm like in the middle or something. And then there's an ISD kid that comes in. How do I know it's an ISD kid? I didn't really know at that point, but you can... I don't mean to insult... I mean... I'm not meaning to call these people weird or anything. They're just... They have their own... They have mental problems. I have no problem with that. I'm not discriminating against them or anything. But he comes in. You know, usually they make a lot more noise. They kind of like make breathing heavily. But that's how I could tell. And then came in a middle schooler. And I know this middle schooler. People call him the philanderer. Because he's a little strange. And once again, I'm not going to discriminate. But here's the story of what he did earlier in the year. He stuck his hands down a high schooler's pants, like the backside of his pants and his butt, and the high schooler turned around and pushed him, and then the little kid called him a philanderer, and that's why his name is the philanderer. But he came into the room, and I'm just sitting there listening to what's going on, and this ISD kid must have been peeing with his pants and underpants around his ankles, and this little kid comes in and says, you know, you can go pee with your pants not all the way up. And then he's standing there trying to explain to the ISD kid how to pee with not your pants. I thought it was just the weirdest thing. He was trying to explain how to pee without your pants all the way down around your ankles. And it was just the most interesting. I was just in my bathroom going, what the heck is going on? Something weird's going to happen. And of course the ISD kid can't really, I mean, he doesn't really the best at communicating. And this middle schooler, he's not special, but he's probably autistic, and he's not quite understanding the situation with his ISD kid, and he's just standing there trying to explain, and I just wanted them to get out because I just thought it was just the weirdest thing. Oh, here they are doing their little, I don't know what, this little middle schooler is probably looking right at this little kid's, or the ISD kid's junk, and eventually they left. But it's just some of the weird things that can happen, and when people don't know you're taking a poop in one of the stalls. And when you are taking a poop in one of the stalls, another bad thing that I don't like about pooping at school is if someone else comes in and also, or sits in the stall next to you, or also has to take a poop. Because I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to be the guy or sitting there and go, and then the person sitting next to me in the stall like laughs or something and makes fun of me or whatever. It's a little, that's one of the points where I don't like making a lot of noise when there's someone else in the room, because I guess I'm not secure about myself. But I'm not a person, there's also kids that can, just fart in the middle of a class and just laugh it off and not get judged by anyone. I definitely don't have the self-esteem to do that, but some kids do, and I don't know, they're funny, but that's not me. Anyways, off the wall commentary. I kind of just decided to make it a story time with Poofesure as I went. I really planned out the story as I went. I really didn't know how I was going to talk about this topic or what I was going to talk about in particular, but I did it. And this is the end of the commentary. I'm hoping to get an LOLs out tomorrow, hopefully. As long as I can get on and play and get some... Hopefully I've run into another woman, because you guys really liked the LOLs with the lady. That was pretty good feedback there, and I appreciate all your support, and later, guys.